Happy New Year, my Xim community. It's Diadem37 here, bringing you another Xim tutorial. This time it's going to be for Battlefield 1, and I'm doing this on the Xbox Series X. It does function for Xbox One as well, but we're going to jump into the other equipment primarily for the configuration. So I'm using the Logitech G502hero at 25,000 DPI and 1000 Hertz polling rate. The in-game settings that I'm using are pretty straightforward. The ones to note are going to be your stick sensitivities here and your soldier zoom sensitivity. We're going to crank these up to the max, and then we're going to go over to our advanced settings. The left stick is going to be at default because I'm using a WASD keyboard, so that was pretty irrelevant for me. The controller right stick, so your mouse. The one thing to note is the axial dead zone, 0. It will interrupt with your aim assist. It will interrupt with your aim. It makes it feel unnatural. You don't have angular movements. It's almost like you're on a rail system for either vertical or horizontal movement. So we're going to get rid of that. Max input thresholds are going to be at the max. The zoom sensitivities are going to be left at 100%. For the vehicle sensitivities, we're going to crank them up to 200%, but I don't have the auxiliary finished. This configuration is going to be a boots on the ground configuration at the moment. I'm still working on the flight auxiliary. It's pretty difficult as you're not always guaranteed a map with airplanes, and even when you are, you're not always guaranteed to be in an airplane, and if you do get in an airplane, you're not guaranteed to stay in the air that long. So it's one that I'm still working on. And the campaign mission, the mechanics change. The mechanics don't mimic that of the multiplayer, so it's been tough. That one's been trying, but anyways, on to the Xim Manager. So for hip fire, I'm going to be at 3.50. That felt fantastic to me. I was able to really snap accurately to targets that I wanted to go to well in hip, especially if you're assault or medic and you're running some kind of automatic gun. The YX ratio, we left it at 1. This game doesn't, I mean, there's recoil on the guns. There's a lot of recoil on the guns, don't get me wrong, but not in a way that you can't control, and most of the time it presented itself in horizontal bounce, or when you're moving, you're actually... Anyways, that's just the game mechanics. The thing to note here is that we're actually going to put the boost to 3. It just really helps you move around in the aim assist and doesn't affect your fine aim whatsoever. The same thing is going to be applied for ADS here, except the one thing to note is that I just dropped the sensitivity by 0.50. Everything else is the same, synchronized default, no ballistic editor, boost at 3. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to those that have subscribed and that comment. I love it when you guys comment, and I do my very best to get back to you as soon as possible. And a shout out to the PlayStation users that, man, you guys are great. You let me know, hey, we tried it. There's this issue. Is there anything that we can do to fix it? And I love coming up with solutions with you guys. Thank you so much. And I will catch you in the next video. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. And there's that little tidbit extra at the end of the flight combat where I'm in the works of making it, but you could see the fine aim just really wasn't there, but the movement was. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will catch you in the next one.
We have lost objective.
Oh my goodness. Stuff. I got like 3 of them.
We have lost objective.
That is too good. You would literally just have to up the sensitivity by like some decimal points. Ah, shit, what happened? blob. Oh crap. Below us, I think, behind the rock, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got him. Could've died.
We have lost objective apples.
Take him out.
We have taken objective. We have taken.
Okay, he's in front of us. Keep looking behind us, dude. 'Cause I out speed him. I have so like, okay, right now, dive bombing, aim up a bit, keep it right behind us. Okay, around, upside down. Okay. All yours, buddy.